Good morning, everyone. Anyways, a couple of days ago, of course, it'll be a couple of weeks before you all see this, maybe even a month before you all see this. But putting out a video every day, just if I bombarded you with all videos, you would never watch them. Anyways, yesterday a client calls me. It's yesterday as of, not yesterday, would actually have been Friday, the 17th of October. A client calls me and says they're trying to email a file to a client, and the file is just too big. So they can't send it via email. What do we do? Well, and I want to show you an example of this. So if you ever come across this, of course, using Gmail, you try to upload a file, you get too large, it's going to say, hey, it's too far, share it on your Google Drive. If you have a Gmail, you can do that. The only problem you have to remember with Gmail is your drive is only good for 15 gigs. And so if you're going to send an email that's bigger than 15 gigs, based upon what's there, no, it's not going to work. So I told her, I said, well, I know of another site that you can use to transmit via email big, large files. And I believe it's called WeTransfer. I don't use it very often. Let me find it here. Yes, WeTransfer. The service is free, although they do have a larger capabilities via Pro service, which is subscription based. So if you are emailing lots and lots of large files, might be worth the investment. But it's free. There's no registration. It's a simple file share. Here's how it works. You put in the email you're sending it to, your email address, a short message. And the reason why I say a short message is because, I think you can do a regular email, but you really wouldn't want to do a full email. You can just pop off the email. So here's the file that you asked for, or here's the file I was trying to send it to. And then you go up here, add files. Now you can do it via folder, which might be really good if you're sending hundreds of photos. But if you're just sending a single file, you can go that way. You just click there. It'll ask you, hey, attach the file. You click OK. You click open. And then, there it goes. So the free side, you see, the file I attached was 45 megs. It says I have 2 gigs remaining. So there is a limit even on the free side. So if you need something bigger, obviously you might want to purchase the service. But you put in the information, click transfer. The file uploads to WeTransfer. Once it uploads, it sends the email to who you're sending it to. They get the email, they can click the link and download the file. So if you're sending out lots and lots of big files, this is one solution around there. Like I said, you can do it through Google Drive if you have a Gmail account. However, you are limited to, like I said, 15 gigs. This being 45 megs would be perfectly fine. So just remember that you can burn up your entire Google Drive that way. So if you are using Google Drive, send the email, ask them that they've got it. And once they confirm that they have downloaded it successfully, and everything is fine, then go into your Google Drive and delete that file. That way you get your space back from Google Drive. But like I said, this is a good one to consider, to use. It's free. There is a file limit. It says it was 45 and I can add 2 more gigs. That's a whole lot of space. There's a free one to use there. The other one I wanted to show, and I don't think I have an example of this, but let's see. Yes, I do. Okay, great. So the other one I wanted to show is, some of you are aware of this, some of you may not be. It's called compression. So basically you highlight the file and you go into send to compressed folder. And what that does is it shrinks it down as far as it can. So if you're at that 25 megs for an email, or 5 megs or whatever it is for your particular email service, but you're pretty sure you can compress it down and do it that way, and see if it'll fit in the email. You can always do that first, And if it still doesn't work, then you can use Google Drive or WeTransfer, or if you've got Dropbox, you can do it that way. It's just a way of sending really, really big files. But yeah, compression, it's built right into your Windows 10. It's actually been a part of the Windows operating system for a while. Just a lot of people didn't know it because it's not right in your face. So you do a right click on the file, you go down to send to and compressed. If you want to do a whole bunch of them, you left click, hold down your left click button, highlight all of them by moving the mouse, do a release. See how they're all in blue here? You do right click on anything in the blue, send to compressed folder, and it'll put all those files into one compressed folder. And so when the other person receives it on the other end, and let's do a compression so you can see, right click, send to compressed folder. See how it's got the zipper on it? If you ever receive a file that's got a zipper on it, that's a compressed file. You just do right click, expand, or extract all, I'm sorry, extract all. It'll pop up, you do extract, creates a folder, and there it is. So just a couple of tips on sending large files via email, or even through Facebook for that for Messenger and stuff like that. Or if you're sending a whole bunch of files in one shot, sometimes it's easier to put them all in one zip file or compressed file, send it, and then have the other person just uncompress it on their end. So anyways, just tips. Anyways, if you found this useful, like, share, and subscribe. If you don't have a Google account, go over to our Facebook page, like it's there, and you'll get the notices when the videos drop. I drop them usually every day at 7 in the morning. Right now I'm almost about a month ahead of schedule, which is a good thing, because sometimes life gets in the way. So anyways, like I said, like, share, subscribe. In the video description, there's some more information, including a donation, because YouTube does not pay me for these videos yet. So yeah, if you want to donate to the cause, it's there. Anyways, you guys have a great day. I'll talk to you later.